Hello students, welcome back to my maths video. So we are doing the exercise 6.3 and I have shown you how to do question number 1, 2 and 3 and given some homeworks also. So I hope you have done the homeworks. Now the question number 4, find the square roots of the following numbers by the prime factorization method. So you know how to do the prime factorization method because I have already explained in the previous video. Now we'll start the prime factorization method to find the square root of this number. So first number is 729. Okay, see all of you how to do this question. 729, the prime factorization method is like this. You have to make like this lines and you have to divide one by one the numbers starting from 2. Okay, from the smallest number you have to start. So you have to see, is 729 divided by 2? No, because the unit digit is not even number. So if the unit digit is even number, then number will divide by 2. So then we'll try with 3. So yes, it will divide by 3. How to check the divisibility? You have to add all the numbers. 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 9, 18. So 18 is coming in 3's table. That means it is divisible by 3. So in this way you have to test the numbers by which number it is dividing. But remember that always start with smallest number. So here divide by 3. So 3 to the 6. Then 6 and 7 minus 1. This 12. 3 4 is 12. Then 3 3 is 9. Okay. It is 243. Now again see, it is not dividing by 2, right? Now again it is dividing by 3. 3 8 is 24 and 3 1 is 3. Now again see, it is dividing by 3 again. 3 2 is 6. Then 3 7 is 21. Then again it is dividing by 3 again. 3 9 is 27. Again it is dividing by 3. 3 3 is 9. Okay. So in this way you have to divide from smallest to biggest. But here all the numbers are dividing by 3 only. So at last, if you find the last digit as the prime number, then you have to stop it. So 3 is the prime number. So here you have to stop it. That is why the name is given prime factorization. Now we will write all the numbers in the multiplication form. So these are the prime factors. So we will write the prime factors in the product form. Okay. Now you can see you have to write this prime factors in the product form. That means write all the numbers 3 into 3. So write all the numbers. How many 3's are there? There are 6 3's. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now we'll do the pairing. Now we will give here square root. Okay, square root of 729 equal to. You have to make the pairing. The pairing is what? Group of 2. So this 3 and 3 is one pair. 3 and 3 is one pair, and 3 into 3 is one pair. So for this one pair, so you have to write 1 3 here. 1 3 is common here. For this pair again 1 3, and again for this pair 1 3. So you have to take common one by one. Now you have to multiply all the numbers. So 3 into 3 is 9. 9 3 is 27. So 27 is the square root of 729. Okay, understood now? So this is the way of prime factorization. Okay, students, now all these questions are same, only you can do by yourself. Now I am showing one big number, that is question number 5, 7744. Okay, let's do it. Okay students, now see here this 7744. First of all you have to divide it by what? 4. Divide it by 2, because the unit digit is 4. It is an even number, so start with 2. So 2. So 2 3 is 6. Okay. Then again 7 minus 6 is 1. 17. So 2 8 is 16. Then 17 minus 16 is 1. 14 coming. So 2 7 is 14. And 2 2 is 4. Like this. Then again we'll divide by 2, because the unit digit is 2 now. So 2 1 is 2. 2 9 is 18. Then 2 3 is 6. 2 6 is 12. Again it will be divided by what? 2. So 2 9 is 18. Then 13 is coming. 2 6 is 12. Then 1 6 18. 2 8 is 16. Now again 2. So 2 4 is 8, then 16, 2 8 is 16, 2 4 is 8. Okay, now again 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4. Now again 2, so 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 1 is 2. Now what we do? Now it will not go by 2, it will go by what? 11, because you know 11 into 11 is 121. Directly it will go by 11. Understood? Now we'll write all the prime factors in the product form. Now here you can see I have written all the prime factors in the product form. Now we'll make the pairing. So for this 2, 1 time 2, then again for this 2, 1 time 2. Okay, now again for this 2, 1 time 2, and again for this 11 pair, 1 time 11. Now 7 7 4 4 square root will be what? You have to multiply all. So 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, 8 into 11, so it is 8 into 11 is 88. Okay, so therefore the square root of 7744 is 88. Understood? So in this way, patiently, nicely you have to divide the numbers, okay, and then make the pairing. So this is the way of doing the prime factorization. So next, this all questions are homework. Please try this in your home. Now question number 5. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied so as to get a perfect square number. So what is the meaning? You have to find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied. Which should be multiplied? These numbers. Okay, so you have to find the smallest whole number so that it should be multiplied with this number to get a perfect square number. That means what? This number is not a perfect square number. Why? Because in the unit digit it is what? 2. So you know that if the unit digit is 2, 3, 7, 8, then it is not a perfect square. So here the unit digit is 2, that means it is not perfect square. You have to make this number a perfect square. This is the main question. Okay, so how to make this number a perfect square? So you have to find the smallest whole number. That means by which smallest whole number, by which number you will multiply this number so that it will become a perfect square number. Understood? This is the concept of this question. So after finding the smallest whole number, you will get one perfect square number. Then you have to find the square root of this perfect square number. So here it is written, also find the square root of the square number so obtained. Now understood the meaning of the question? So this is the finding the smallest whole number which to be multiplied. Okay, so you have to multiply a number with this. So how can you find it? First of all, you have to take out the prime factorization of this number. First of all, let's do it. Students, now here you can see when I factorize the number 252, these numbers are coming. Now here you can see 7 is left here. That means it is not a perfect square. It is not having a pair. This 2 and 2 is having a pair, 3 and 3 is having a pair, but 7 is not having a pair. Okay, now we'll write the prime factors in the product form. Here you can see this 2 and 2 is having a pair, 3 and 3 is having a pair, but 7 is not having a pair. So you have to write this line. So here you have to write like this: prime factor 7 does not have any pair. Okay, now how to make it a pair? To make this a pair, we have to again multiply by 7 this side. So when you multiply by 7 this side, so this side also you have to multiply by 7. This is the rule. Whatever you are doing in maths, both sides you have to do it. Okay, so if you are multiplying something here, the same number you have to multiply this side also, then only it will be balanced, because it is an equation. Both sides should be balanced. LHS equal to RHS. So to make the 7 and the perfect square, then you have to again multiply with 7, then it will become a pair. Okay, so here also you have to multiply with 7. So how to write this? So if 7 gets a pair, then the number will become a perfect square. This number will become a perfect square. So how to write it? So to obtain a perfect square, we have to multiply 7 on both sides. Okay, this side also, this side also. Now here you can see, students, now I have multiplied 7 on the both side. So here 2 and 2 is now pair, 3 and 3 is now pair, and 7 and 7 also pair. That means now it has become a perfect square now. So what is the smallest number to be multiplied? So 7 is the smallest number which has to be multiplied with 252 to make a perfect square. Understood? So this is the smallest whole number. So this is the answer. Okay. So here 252 into 7 you have to multiply, and find out the perfect square now. So 1764 is a perfect square. Okay, so in the next part it was written now to find the perfect square and find the square root of this perfect square. So now we'll find out the square root of this perfect square by the prime factorization method. So this 1764 can be written as prime factors. How? This. That means this you have to write here again, because when you multiply with 7, this only becoming, okay. When you factorize it also, this only becoming. So now make the pairing. Same here, 3 and 7, 7. So 2 into 3 into 7. Okay. So this is the square root of 1764. That is 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 7. So it is 42. So 42 is the square root of 1764. Okay. So the required smallest number is what? 7, and the square root of that perfect square is what? 42. This is the whole solution of this question. Understood, students? So this is the way. So last line you have to write it. So hence the smallest whole number is 7 and the square root of 1764 is 42. Understood, student? So this is the way of solving this question number 5.1. So you have to make the given number into a perfect square by multiplying the number both sides, okay, to make it a perfect square. So this is the way of doing. Okay, students, suppose I am taking the bigger number, that is 2028, okay, and this all are your homework. So I am taking this number. So let's see this. Okay, students, here you can see question number 4, 2028. You have to write all this language, okay, because this is a question you have to make a perfect square. So if you do not write the language like this, you will not get marks. So first of all, you have to factorize this. So after factorization, we have got this 3 is not pair. So here prime factor 3 does not have any pair. 3, if 3 gets a pair, so if 3 gets a pair, then this number will become a perfect square. So to obtain a perfect square, we have to multiply 3 on both sides, right? So when you multiply 3 on both sides, so now it is become a pair. So now 2028 multiplied by 3, it is becoming what? 6084. So 6084 is a perfect square. So we got the perfect square. Now again we will find out the square root of this. That means, so we'll break this 6084 into prime factorization. Now this is for this 2, here 1 time 2, for this 13 1 time 13, here for this 3 1 time 3. So when you multiply it, we are getting 78. So square root of 6084 is 78. So hence here the smallest number is what? 3, because we have multiplied 3 with this number to make it a perfect square. So smallest number is 3 and the square root of this perfect number is 78. Okay. So in this way you have to write the solution by this language. So I hope you have understood this question number 5. So question number 4 and question number 5, all the remaining questions are your homework. Okay. Thank you.